Morning! Just gonna wait for everyone to join in. It's time to celebrate. You know how it works. You know how it works. So we'll see you guys coming on in a second. Good morning everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna share this around and we're good to go. We're in celebrating mode this morning. It's Monday morning, it's time to celebrate. Yes it is. Alrighty, let's get cracking. Hey, good morning, I can see you. Good morning, Naden. Wow, oh, okay, hello. Georgina, hello again. Awesome, you're back. If you are coming back from last week, let me know. Hi, Elise, nice to see you. Millie, good morning. Morning, Robin. Let me know where you're from. I know we've got people. Let me just turn this down. Morning, Joe from Sunny Coast. Hey there, Paula. Yay, Cheryl. Hales. Melbourne. Is it hot down there, Hales? I just want to celebrate. Adelaide. Ooh, it was hot down there, I think, on the weekends. Who else have we got there? Alrighty. Turning down now. Canberra. Ipswich. Oh my god, it was hot there, I bet. Ipswich is like the hot bucket, isn't it? It's where all of the hotness goes. Oh, all of the hotness, Robin. Good morning to you. I've just got a surprise little visitor. Sorry. This is Lockie. He's popped in for my 5:55 this morning. Those that are joining me, this is little head. See, look, I say morning. All right. Those that are joining me for the very, very first time, welcome. This is my live High Vibes at 5:55, which I have been doing since October. And also, I wanted to talk about this morning. So welcome. It's an insight into the what I've been thinking about, what's been going on in my world, what's been going on with my clients, everything to do with living a rich life. There's, you know, things that I get stuck on too, so I talk about how I move through those and share those insights with you. And the other thing is sometimes we get to share information or ask questions along the way, depending on the topic. So welcome if it's your first time. Those of you that are joining me again that I know started up again with me last week, thank you so much. Good morning, Holly. Nice to see you. It's so great to have you all visiting me again for the week. So what I wanted to do this morning was just talk about quite a few things actually, and I'll try to get through them very quickly because I know people are busy this time in the morning. So I wanted to talk about celebrations, and I also wanted to just give people a little bit of an insight into me and who I am, just briefly, about why I do this work and how long I've been doing this work. I've been doing personal development since I was 14. So I had an awesome mum who was very interactive with me and helpful for me growing up as a teenager. I had my first weekend workshop with self-esteem and self-confidence with the Relaxation Centre here in Brisbane. And I've kind of been in the personal development world I would say since I was 14. So I was always reading those kinds of books, Wayne Dyer, oh gosh, I had a go at A Course in Miracles. I still haven't read that one. Louise Hay, and then it's expanded over the years. Brene Brown, all those wonderful authors that we all know. So the information that I have is from the information that I have gathered in my life. And I love being able to be a voice and to have the confidence to help other people and stand up here in front of a camera and help you guys too deliver and expand and grow within your own lives. So although I'm here speaking my own speak and I've got my own words, I know that all of the information that I have comes from information that's been provided to me over the years from those great people that I know that we all love and respect. Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Oprah, all of those people. So I do stand on the shoulders of giants, and I'm lucky that I have that skill set to be able to then continue to deliver it to you guys. Does that make sense? So my first business was when I was 22, and I had a recruitment company, and I used to go into work early in the mornings and set the office up. Like for Halloween, I'd put lollies on the desk or streamers and have funny costumes and crazy weird Halloween music on the hold button for the receptionist. So I've always been that's my personality. I like bringing joy. I like bringing fun to people's lives, because life is too short, right? So we need to be experiencing that fun and love as often as we can. So over the years, I continued to do that in the recruitment company. Then I got married, and then I had kids. And kind of all of my fun and joy was diverted into my children, obviously, because I'm a parent and a mum. And so I've had that joyful, wonderful, fun, loving experience with my children. And over the last 10 years, I've been able to bring that back into my own business and to my own work environment. And thank goodness, with this kind of technology, being able to bring this fun back into everybody's mornings, to get them into that high vibe state so that they feel good about the day that they're about to have, and that the people around them are also feeling good. So my little bit of feeling goodness passes on to you, and then we can make that trickle down effect, which is what I love, and which just gives me the high vibes, right? So that was the first thing I wanted to just quickly wrap up and talk about with you today. But I also wanted to make today's topic really about celebrating. I had a pretty tough weekend. I had a pretty tough end of the week where, although there was lots of wonderful things happening, there were some things that were coming to my attention that were making me feel weird and making me feel, don't like that, icky, yucky, I don't know, whatever the feeling is you want to call it. And, I sat in that space for a while. I sat in judgment. I sat in frustration. I sat in anger. I sat in all of the low vibes for a little while. And then I had to work on getting myself into the high vibe state so I could leave that behind. Otherwise, my weekend would have been pretty shit. And then my 5:55 this morning with you guys would have been shit. And the rest of my week would have been shit. And I'm not going to do that. I haven't got time to do that. I've got so much stuff that I want to share with you guys. So in sitting in the muck and in sitting in the shit, for want of a better word, I then use the tools and resources that work for me. And one of those tools and resources is my support group. I have a beautiful team of friends. I don't use the word team. I have beautiful friends. I have a beautiful group that I'm a part of like-minded women, where we uplift and support each other and encourage. A place where I can just blurt out whatever my frustration is and know that I'm not going to be judged, and that everything is going to be, the story is going to be kept confidential. But in doing the downloading and the dumping, in doing the connecting with nature, we had rain on the weekend, which was just lovely, and it was nice to just tune in and listen to the rain. In doing that and resting and just taking some time out, my vibe changed. And it changed over 48 hours. I know that there's been times in my lives where where I've sat in low vibes for such a long time. It does take practice, but grab a little toolkit. Grab a little toolkit of supporters, a really good support network of people. Maybe for you, it's sitting down with your essential oils. I love essential oils. It could be, some people like drawing, cards that kind of bring them back down and bring them into a zone of it kind of gets you out of your head and brings you back to your soul. Maybe reading, I find for me, is actually a really hard thing to do when I'm pissed off. I actually need to turn the music up, and there was even a time on the weekend where I knew that if I turned the music up, that would get me dancing around and I'd feel better, but I was actually wanting to just sit in the shit. And that's okay. That's okay, as long as you are aware that you're the one that needs to move through it. Nobody got me through that low vibe. I got me through that low vibe. But I put myself into situations, or I grabbed tools that were going to give me a little bit of a high vibe. Just a little bit. I live on a little bit. Okay. Have I finished sulking? No, not yet. All right. And it's okay to sulk. It's okay to be in the low. We've talked about this over, those who've been watching these 5:55 since October know that we've been talking about the contrast, right? Black, white, low vibe, high vibe. You've got to have those vibes because it puts everything into a different perspective. So what was going on for me was all about, I can't even think, see, I've processed it now, but it was for, you know, celebrating what I have, getting into gratitude. You know, I had such a great week last week. I've got an amazing following now happening on everywhere I look. I've got all of these people sending me beautiful messages. I got a message on my private message the other night about how much of a difference I'd made in somebody's life this week because of the 555s. I got a message from a friend of mine who I met, I don't know, 10 years ago at the swimming pool when our kids were doing swimming, and I was talking about this idea, and she sent me this message and said, I know how long you've been doing this. Congratulations, this is all starting to work. So pride is a good thing. Pride is a high vibe. It's a high vibe. So what I want to say to you today is, even if it is shit, even if it is low, I promise you there is a high vibe about something. There certainly is a high vibe something somewhere that you need to tune into. And maybe it's this. Maybe you need to go back and listen to the song again. Maybe you need to jump onto Spotify and put that Pitbull. I think it's Celebrate by Pitbull. Or, you know, jump up and do the Nutbush. Whatever it is that's going to make you feel good for a couple of minutes, even a couple of seconds. That's what you need. That's what you need, okay? I'm all emotional this morning because I really feel like I'm having a massive shift in my own expansion and the next place and the next stage that I'm taking you guys. So, bless you, love you. Let me have a sip of water. Has anyone got any questions about how to get out of a low vibe state? Anyone? Oh, look at my cup says, love you loads. Love you loads, guys. Anyone got any conversation? Anything they would like to share? Sorry, it's getting really dry there. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. So, high vibe it. Whatever it is, high vibe it. White light it. That's my new thing too, is I'll go to the light, which is, you know, a meditation for me where I go to that space of whiteness and of white light to help me just get out of my head. Oh yeah, you have a conversation to get out of a low vibe. Yeah, have a conversation. Awesome. Speak it out. Speak it out. I wrote out what I was frustrated and angry about, and I wrote it out and then I spoke it, because up here when we speak that vibration and get it out of our system, we you know, we're moving that energy through our body. You know, I guess the other thing too I need to add in is I did have a energetic healing session at Brisbane Natural Health on Friday afternoon. So, you know, this could all be, I know that her work is fantastic. Her name is Mackenzie, if you want to go and check it out. If you do want to go and check it out, I have a referral card that will give you some money off. So it actually takes about 48 hours. Oh, doesn't that all make sense now that I'm talking to you guys about it? Thank you. Oh, Holly throws paint angrily onto a canvas. Wow, awesome. Robin, many times I shed a tear. I love essential oils too, guided meditations, journaling. Journaling's great. Writing out and just writing what it is that's bothering you. Cheryl, I had something similar, but remember to post you put up. It was a really bad day. Or were you milking 5 minutes for a whole day? Oh, yeah, yes. I played some music. Yep. So I did. There was a post that said, was it a whole bad day, or was it just 5 minutes and you made that 5 minutes go out for the whole day? Totally. So we have the power. We are the ones that have the power to change what is happening in our lives. So listen to these 555s, turn the music up, lather yourself in essential oils, meditate the heck out of yourself, whatever it is, throw paint. I love that one. I might get myself a big canvas and throw some paint. Go to people that are going to help you shift stuff energetically through your body. I love doing that. I think that really just moves me up to the next level of where I can be of more service to you guys, more service to me, of more service to my family, of more service to humanity. You know, I wake up in the morning and I say, how can I be of service today? how can I be of service to humanity today? And that's my first waking thought. And then I think about all the washing that I need to do and the dishes that need to be washed. But it is truly thinking about what can I do to be of service to humanity? With music, I'm not completely crazy. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. That was a little bit longer today. And again, I'm so grateful for all of you that have come back and joined me this week. It's really lovely to see you. And you know, that's something that puts me in high vibes and keeps me in high vibes, is seeing you guys keep coming back and knowing that what I'm doing is of service to you and is helping you with your day and your week. Listening to Esther Hicks and Abraham on YouTube, yeah, really helps raise my vibration. They actually, I think they have one called, is it Morning Rampage or Morning something? And she or he, I'm not sure how they refer, talks really quickly about all of these positive things and getting yourself into that high vibe state. It's really awesome. Yep, great tip. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow, I want to talk to you about this, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. That's something I want to talk to you about over the next couple of days. So maybe that's the theme for the next 4 days. We'll have a look at those. All right, great to see you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the morning. You say bye? Bye. Bye, guys.